Shalom, shalom, family. Welcome back. This is Brother Maurice. We're talking about the Decadarchiy, or the fallen angels. And now we're going to talk about the second fallen angel, number 2. And this is Artagoph. And Artagoph is copper. And his term was, the earth is power. Artagoph is the second to Semihaza. Originally, when God created him, he had the definition that the watchers of holiness can preside for righteousness is adequate. Had he chosen to keep this definition, he would have been the elder watcher of righteousness. People could have used copper to magnify the power that comes from being intimately connected with the life that is in all things and the light of truth that is in all things, that which governs all things. Now, Artagoph, he chose instead the definition of righteousness is imaginary. That's why people say, oh, there's only one righteous, only one. And so people believe that everyone else cannot be righteous because his definition is righteousness is imaginary. We were told the ways how to be righteous. And it says, and only things separate from the natural are valid and of worth. As a fallen watcher, he connects things, is closely associated with light, and is much a part of what governs machinery and unrighteous things. He has the appearance of being his real definition, as does his master Semihaza. He is the chief accuser. He is the chief accuser of the righteous. But now, his name in Hebrew means filthiness. Now, Semihaza has told him he would be so honored. So Semihaza is talking to Artagoph, who is copper. He would be so honored that he would be in millions of homes. And the day would come when mankind would think they could not live without him. They could not eat, stay warm, travel, speak to another, see each other, or project themselves, or make riches in abundance without him, without copper. This tempting vision was too much for him to resist, so Artagoph chose for evil. Now Artagoph teaches the signs of the earth. Listen what he teaches now. He originated superstition. So we have a lot of people today that are superstitious, and now you know what spirit they're operating in. And it says, and the concept of luck. A lot of people are always saying, well, I wish you the best of luck. Good luck. Now we understand that we don't do that because that is from Artagoph, the Decadarchiy. He is the master of gamblers and master of greed and of the accumulation of wealth. So now when we're greedy and we want money and we want to accumulate wealth, we are operating in the spirit of Artagoph, who is copper. And unrighteousness. So accumulation of wealth and unrighteousness. He is the master of subtle conquerors and of lying and oppression and beguilement. What's beguilement? Being deceived or misled. He is also of the wasting of time, the master of missed purposes. He is the enemy of righteousness. The Babylonian god Nebo is a follower of Artagoph. Now, Artagoph is known as copper, and the earliest known metals, common metals, such as iron, copper, and tin, and precious metals, such as silver, gold, and platinum, are heavy metals. And from 1809 onward, we had light metals, and magnesium, aluminum, and titanium. These were discovered, as well as less well-known heavy metals, including gallium, thallium, and hafnium. So the Father put these things and he buried them in the earth. And from 1809 on forward, people began to dig in the earth for these things. Now, copper beads have been excavated in northern Iraq, and which are more than thousands of years old, presumably made from native copper, nuggets of which can sometimes be found. Now, copper was widely used in the ancient world as bronze. So now we see these medals in the Olympics: bronze medal, silver medal, gold medal. We understand that these are the Decadarchiy. They're the fallen angels. Now, bronze is an alloy made primarily of copper and tin. Inside of our money, we have different coins. So a lot of us, by the end of the day, you might have a pocket full of change. But the thing is, what we don't understand is we're carrying around the Decadarchiy. But we can't help it. But we need to make sure that we do not love these things. The composition of pennies has changed over time. So back in 1793 to 1837, pennies used to be pure copper. But now, during this time frame, it's 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, which are both fallen watchers. What about our quarters? The current composition of a quarter is 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. Silver quarters, you can get those during certain times of the year. And these are made by 99.9% fine silver, which is also a fallen watcher. Your nickels, there's 75% copper and 25% nickel. Your dimes are now 75% copper and 25% nickel. So all of these, the change that we use, are actually fallen angels. Now, copper, they say today, is found in many things that we actually use. And the thing is, we can't get around them. But they also told us that the copper is good for us. And they said drinking out of a copper cup is good for you. We have people that have these copper bracelets, that like you wear these copper bracelets that are supposed to be doing different things for you. But they're the Decadarchiy. And so it's important, if possible, we need to stay away from these things. They also said that copper is found in food, and we need copper in our bodies, but we don't need copper in our bodies. Copper is actually a hazard. Copper, if it's in the dust form, it's an inhalation hazard. And breathing in copper, dust, or fumes can irritate the nose, the throat, causing coughing, dizziness, and also a metallic taste in your mouth. Skin contact, while generally not a major concern, but direct contact with copper dust or solutions could cause skin irritation and allergic reactions in some individuals. So now we have some understanding about the second fallen watcher, who is Artagoph, who is known as copper. Love you, family. Shalom.